Hello everyone, myself Vikas Tiwari and I am from Invent Model. Today I'm going to represent you the third lecture of Informatica Cloud SaaS. So in today's video, our agenda will be creating users in MDM SaaS, how we can create users and the roles, how to assign roles to them and how we can define custom roles. Means we can create our own roles so to give the users. So let's move to the next slide to understand how to create users in MDM SaaS. So firstly, creating users and in MDM SaaS. So when we talk about MDM SaaS platform, which is cloud platform, so here we can create and assign appropriate roles to the users. Before that, we have to create users. Okay. So managing users in MDM SaaS platform, we can take example like a user wants to add into the MDM SaaS platform. So like a new user has joined a company, suppose. So how to add them into the MDM system? So first you have to log into the MDM console. You can read the PPT. So first we have to add into the MDM console in MDM platform. So then you have to look user management section. There is an option user management section where you can add, edit or remove the user. There you can choose the options where you can do these things. Okay. So after this, you can click on the add user option. Option you can see there. And after that, you can add name, email, username. Okay. And also you can set a temporary password there, or it will send the email for activation to the admin panel. Okay, that's a simple thing you have to do for creating users. Okay, but how can I create the permissions? How can I assure that the right permissions are given to the users? So for that, you have to add the user first, and after that you need to assign the role to them. Okay, then different roles are assigned within the system, like administrator. Administrator means full access to the user, the admin roles. And data steward. Data steward means data steward can do editing, can edit and manage the data. Okay. And viewer, we can say option, we can see the data but can't change it. So these are the roles you can assign to the users. And you can see the page here, new user. Here you can assign the first name, last name, job title, phone number, email, the basic information about the user you can explain here. Okay, so within the organization option, as I told you, you can in the user section, okay, you can add these things like basic information. So after this, you can customize your permissions also, whatever you are given to the users. Okay. And you can also block the access that the user cannot check that particular thing. So you can block those access also for the users. Okay. And suppose you have forgotten your password, so you can also reset your password here under user management section. Clear? So user management section, you can also reset your password also. So you can deactivate the user from there if someone leaves the company. And once I add the user, okay, so the user get notified that yes, user are added into the organization. Okay, then system will send the email and login credentials to the users to set the password again for the users and start their working. So after that, you have to add user, new user, and the role. So this is the basic things, adding a new user. Wait. So this is all I have explained to you: entering user details, assigning roles, finalizing user creation, what the things you can do here. Okay, and predefined roles. which is called Sandbox also. Predefined Sandbox roles means the roles which is already defined into the MDM SaaS system, which is directly assigned to the users. No need to create new roles here because it is already defined. Okay, so let's go to this, how we can create a new roles. MDM SaaS platform often comes with predefined roles, as I told, to streamline user management. These roles sometimes referred to sandbox roles. Sandbox roles, which is already defined here, and you can give to the users. Product 360 manager and customer 360 analyst are some example of these roles. Okay, so like an employee asked for that they need roles in the MDM SaaS platform. So how can we give the access to the through the MDM system? Okay, so which role a user can need here? Okay, so in MDM SaaS platform, users are assigned predefined roles, so they can only get the access they need. That's a simple thing. Okay, so what kind of roles they required? So product 360 manager, we can see here. So this role you helps user to manage product records. Okay, only the product records. They can create, edit, and approve. Okay, and also delete the records without needing approval from someone else. Means if they have this role, then they can do these things within the product 360 if they have. Okay, and we can see customer 360 analyst here. It means it handles the customer data. Okay, it handles the customer data. It allows users to create, edit, and delete the customer records, okay, in the system. So if you have to manage product information, like if you have to manage product information, so you must have a product 360 manager role. Okay, so you need to have these rules. Okay, so you can update product details, approve changes, and also remove the records when you need it. Okay, and if you're working customer 360 analyst role, so you these things which I have told you. So these roles are can add new customers, update their profiles, or also remove them. Okay, but what happens if you need these two roles at a time? Means product 360 and customer 360. If you need these two object, multiple roles, if your job requires access to both product and customer 360 analyst, so these roles helps keep things organized and secure by giving people the right level of access. Okay, so it means it prevents unauthorized changes and ensure that only the right people can edit important data. Okay, that's why you do not require to having these two roles in the consequence, means product 360 manager and customer 360 analyst. So it avoid the unauthorization here. So this is the way we can assign the users. You can see the picture here of Informatica administrator, new users. And now defining custom roles, I would like to call Amjad to explain this, how we can create custom roles here. So
thank you, Vikas. So here we can see how we can define custom roles. Okay. So defining custom role, we have to go role section within the administrator console. We can navigate role section, and after clicking, we can see there is an option new role. So when we click, it will open, and we can provide a role name and description, and we can set a permission like read, write, update, set permission, and we can choose services. There is a services option, like what kind of service we want to give, like admin, MDM configuration, business 360. There are many services we can select, and we can set the permission also. And after that, after creating the role, if we want to assign this role to some user, so we need to go to the user management and choose and select the user, which user we want to give the role. And after choose the user, we need to assign our role, customized role. Okay, here we can assign the role. Okay, next slide. Okay, here we can see how we create a custom role. We need to provide a role name and description, services. There is a services administrator or MDM configuration, and here we can see asset. There are many asset. Okay, we can provide like create, read, update, delete, and set permission. And there is a feature. Okay, in the feature there are many things like configuration and authorization, executive business 360, how to manage a job, and how we can schedule our job. We can see many things in the feature section. We can assign it to the particular role, and after creating role we can assign some user. Okay, now next slide. Because yeah, there is a when we open the user role, here we can see around 43 out of bond role are available by default. Okay, these are by default. If we want to use it, we can use it. Otherwise, if we want to create a new customized role, we can create it. These are the predefined. Okay, next slide. Thank you. These are the basic how we can create role and user. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much.